between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Buying some time left. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Could make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go, 2nd down now from the 23. Play fake, Penix. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So a punt coming up here on 4th down off the leg of Michael Pilardi. Collects this at the 35. Breaks a tackle. He's still going.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Penix working from the gun. Catch made left side by McConkey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. You started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Penix. Dump off, caught by his back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They do go for it. It's Penix. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
First and 10 from the 32. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And play action with darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Another one here to London. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Now go play action. Here's Dart. He rolls to his right. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Dart now against the blitz. Escapes out to the left. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
46-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready? Dragons, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They give it to him again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Penix on first down. They shot his shot clock, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Giants in control so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Trying for it with Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Another carry for it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
From the pistol, and give to Scannaboo. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. That's Thomas Fidoni there for the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Dart now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Dart going to throw again. Set up the screen to Neighbors. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. So that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
On first down, they'll run. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was brought down by
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Penix looking to pass. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third down, Giants coming out in a dime look.
19 Lions. Ready. Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Colson Adebo's got it. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next step. That was a valuable little run right there.
Here we go, set.
Here goes Dart to the air. Caught quickly on the slant. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
Dart from the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That play good for 17 and a first down. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And the Falcons scoop it up. He's got room to roam. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons get some late points in the lead. Step one is is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. As this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I know coordinator quarterback would be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw. Here's Dart. Finds Hyatt. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
4. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Dart looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Tracy on 1st and goal. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
You know, ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Let's go now. Back row 80.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Getting out to his left. Gets this out quickly to London. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Penix working from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Returning it from the 4.
The Giants take over first. At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running with Scannaboo. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, here starts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down now, here starts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard.
Like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Penix off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll run here on first down. Getting there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On the shotgun, Penix. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Ooh, he gets about 9 on this one, and maybe a little momentum as well to consider going for it now on 4th down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Ready up.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Trying to push this past the marker. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now Dart. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Going on first down. It's Dart. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And a little bit of big completion block, if not for that Maryland defender who knocked it away. And sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to set.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Penix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. He is down to the 30-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30.
Cougar 19.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Bisons, go!
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ready up!
2nd and 3 now.
Ready, take off!
Here's the one back on the handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready! Yep, back.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons now lead by 10. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
Giants 17.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Slayton with the return. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in 3 phases. You got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
So first down from the 41. Darts out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Going deep here for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So Dart and this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Lofts it deep right side. They did it. He made the interception. To him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The tackle by Brian Burns. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
left at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here we go, set.
He's back to throw. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for it. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Completes. This is Fannin. And he's brought down at the line.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons holding on to a field goal lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
It's a turnover on down.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slider practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Buys time, rolling right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st down, they'll run. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance.